Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, gather around Outlander fans. We need to discuss the questions Outlander gave us for years and keep our memory fresh. I really don't like when I'm not fully given the answers while watching a show, and I have had my questions since day one. I know the show will give answers eventually, but the sooner the better. So without further ado, let's talk about the questions Outlander needs to answer, shall we? First things first. When I said I have had my questions since day one, I wasn't joking at all. I was serious, so we need to go back to the first episode of Season 1. I believe you already know what I'm talking about. Jamie's ghost, of course. It's been 9 years since we saw this particular scene where Jamie's ghost went to see Claire, yet we know almost nothing about it. I know for a fact that we will eventually learn what that was about because Deanna Gabaldon earlier said that she would reveal it in the last book of the novel series. Also, I believe the show will unravel this mystery in Season 8. It's not too far, but I still can't stop thinking about it. Especially now that Jamie started telling more about his dreams in which he sees the future, I've been constantly thinking about the incident. Do you think his dreams and his ghost are related somehow? I mean, earlier he talked about he saw Bree and Roger, but in this case, wouldn't they see him too? I don't know. It's a bit confusing for me. What about you? Do you have any theories about his ghost? The second mystery starts with the first episode as well. In this episode, we see Claire going through the stones and finding herself in the past for the first time. After all these years, we still have no proper answers about how time traveling works. We have our clues and theories, such as you need to be sober, you should focus on the other side, and you need a gem. But in total, I think we need to learn the full story. It would be great if Claire finds a piece of paper from the past that would tell all the instructions and how it really works so that we would get real answers instead of bringing all the clues together and trying to figure it out. Don't get me wrong, I love solving mysteries, but in the end, I also do like answers. If you know how it really works, please enlighten me. Another question I have in my mind is about the stones. I mean, how are they created or built? How can they offer such experience? I really want to actually need to know more about them. We know there are several locations. Credit is not the only one. They also require stones and don't let anyone travel. But how? I know it's all part of the heart of fantasy fiction, but can we get an explanation in the context of this fictional universe? I want to believe that we'll get some answers before the show ends, but my hopes are not that high. Also, now we have a portal in the tunnel, and that's another question Outlander should answer. It's still mysterious, and I don't know if it's anything like the stones, but I believe we'll learn more about that in this season. We have to. Still, I believe its mystery won't be revealed, and instead, we'll just accept that there is a portal that helps the chosen ones to travel in time. Now let's talk about Jamie's dream. We first saw it in Season 7 when he mentioned how he saw Claire in her proper time and there was electric light around her. He revealed that those dreams are not new at all, and he simply didn't want to worry Claire with his dreams. I wonder when or how it started. Also, I want to know what his dreams mean. Honestly, imagining electricity isn't challenging. Overall, it's light. But in another dream, he says he saw a telephone and he perfectly described it, even though he didn't know its name. Now, I believe the telephone is more complicated to see and describe than the electric light, so I believe there's something huge going on in here. What do you think? Last but not least, I need to know if it's possible to change history. Did Bree and Roger manage to change history for real? For all these seasons, we saw Jamie and Claire trying to create a difference, and they were focusing on major events. This time, we saw Bree and Roger trying to save Fraser, so compared to the wars, I believe it was a minor thing. We saw that Bree's matches started the fire months ago than it should be, but I don't know if it was the same fire Bree saw and went back in time to save her parents. Did they really change history or just delay the inevitable? These questions were lingering in my mind for a while, and I want to know if you have any theories about them. Also, if you have more questions, share them with me in the comments below. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.